Alright, hello everybody, it's 444RR with the next video on the 365 Day Magic Challenge. Cute little trick today for kids, and adults love it too, actually, surprisingly enough. So let me show you the trick. I have here something in my hand. Sometimes as magicians we work with animals, and one of the staple animals we work with are rabbits. You know, we're always famous for pulling rabbits out of our hat. And we also work with birds sometimes as well. Sometimes magicians will work with doves and other kind of birds. Now, the bird flies, but the rabbit does not. The rabbit's going to hop over here, and the bird's going to fly over here. Watch this. All I have to do is go like that, and we've got the rabbit over there, and bird is over there. I'll make them hop back, though. I'll make them switch back. See, the bird is now over there, and the rabbit is now back over there. Really cool, right? All right. Now, that's the kind of the bird and the... Okay, that's... wait. Okay, well, I mean, it fooled you the first time. All right, anyways, all right, enough of that. Here's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the female rabbit, and I'm going... Oh, wait a minute. That's the male rabbit there. Sorry, that's the male rabbit. Okay, that's the male rabbit. Here, this is the female. I'm going to take the female rabbit. You hang on to the male. I give it a little squeeze like this. You squeeze yours, and now I have the male rabbit. See, I got the male rabbit, and you got the female. All right. Terrible joke. I know. I'm going to do it again, though. This time I'm going to take the male rabbit, you hang on to the female, I give it a little rub like this. That makes the male rabbit disappear, and if we snap and open up your hand, you have both. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. Now, I'm going to give you both rabbits this time. I'm going to give you both. Hang on to them really tight. Oh, I gave you both, didn't I? Well, you know what happens when rabbits get together in a warm, dark, lonely place like a tightly clenched fist? Open up your hand. You get baby rabbits. Oh no! Or they could be little baby birds. I don't know. So yeah, they could be little baby birds. They could be little baby rabbits. And hey, they're exposing the secret. Knock that off. I'm sorry about that, folks. They're exposing the secret there. And that's the that is the Papa Rabbit hits the big time. Really funny routine. This was put out by Daryl, and Daryl puts out a lot of hilarious stuff. This is actually the classic sponge bunnies that everybody knows and loves that you get in most magic sets. You get these little cheap little yellow ones. But Daryl has done something really amazing by changing the routine by putting a bird on the other side. So you can do the beginning ending where you have the bird and rabbit switch places. And then you knock the bird and rabbit over and the spectators see the secret that there's a bird on one side, rabbit on the other. And it gets a big laugh. Especially because, you know, it fools them. It does fool them the first time or two that you do it. I don't do it more than 2 times where I have the bird and I have the rabbit and I make them switch. I don't do that too much. I do it like 2 times at the most. And then I knock them over and they see that there's a bird on one side and a rabbit on the other and they're like, hey, wait a minute. And then I say, well, it fooled you the first time, just like on the DVD. Now, there's 2 things that you need to take out of this routine if you're going to do it for kids. And that is the male rabbit joke. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but when I go, oh, this is the male rabbit, it's supposed to be like his privates here. Like, you know, you're showing the privates of the rabbit. And the other thing is when the rabbits are, you know, when I put them in this position, don't do that for kids. And I said, hey, they're exposing the secret, knock that off. Daryl does that on the DVD, but he's got an all-adult audience. So I wouldn't do that if you're doing this for kids, obviously, for obvious reasons. But this is a great little trick to do for kids, too, because kids love it when the rabbit and bird switch places. Because they just think it's so cool. And then when you knock it over, they're like, and they get a moment of like, hey, wait a minute, you're cheating kind of thing. So it's really fun to do for kids and adults alike. And you do the more adult ending as I presented it here. The demonstration is the more adult routine where you have the ending is really innuendo based. But it's a really great trick nonetheless, and I do this trick for adults and for kids. Now, I'm going to do a little review of this with the sponge bunnies. I uploaded the 3D sponge rabbits a couple of days ago, or about a week ago, or something like that. And I got to say that I like both. They both have their strong points, but if I had to choose this one or the sponge ones to get, I think you get more of a laugh out of this one. You get the exact same impact as the sponge rabbits, the 3D sponge rabbits, but I think you get more comedy out of this one. So if you're looking to do some magic for people, and you're not really a comedic magician, and that's not really your character, then the 3D sponge rabbits are good. But if you love to do comedy in your routine, this is a great one to do because you really will get a lot of laughs out of this. So I recommend this one if you do a lot of comedy and you like to have your audience laughing as you're performing. This is a great one. But if you're just looking to do, any kind of magic, just kind of do a trick, the 3D sponge rabbits are also dynamite as well. So pick up both if you can, or pick up just one because they're both really good. But if I had to choose, it'd be this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next 365-day Magic Challenge video.